Hey guys, welcome to my channel Success Sequence where we deal analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty's important move and expected level for the next day. So in my past couple of videos, I have been mentioning that the white line, which is 8 days exponential moving average, could resist the market's up move, and as you can see, we can see a three back-to-back candles, which did suggested that the 8 days exponential moving average has a support, and the 8 day simple moving average, which is a white line, has been acting as a resistance for the market. So this is the first candle, second candle, third candle, and today is the fourth candle, where you can see that now the finally Nifty had closed above his 8 days simple average and exponential average as well. Now as you can see, the this kind of sort of pattern is suggesting that there will be a bullish crossover if the market opens on a green next day. So let us analyze what is the possibility of market going up tomorrow, and also analyze what the crucial support and resistance there will be. We'll also analyze option chart data and the technical indicators, so stay tuned. So first we'll begin our analysis with the option activity range. So option activity range is a broad range wherein the most of the actions has happened. So if you see for the Nifty, 10,400 to 11,000 is the broad option activity range. Now the important thing to note here is that the 10,400 has been good support for the market, and now the on a higher side I can see that there has been an expansion in the range, which is earlier it was 10,500 and now it is 11,000. So what you need to do is you need to observe the option chart data where the maximum change in open interest has happened and how it is supported by the put position to understand the market participants expectation. So to begin with the call data, what I can see is 10,650 to 11,000 has seen formation of fresh bullish position. So it is suggesting that the market participants are expecting some sort of good move, and since there are number of days left for the for this particular expiry, forming of bullish position till 11,000 level did suggest that the market participants are expecting some sort of good move if this formation of bullish position continues. So broadly, option chart data 10,650 to 7,000 suggest a good sort of bullish position, and you can expect a market to trade on a higher side. On a lower level, I can see that the 10,400 to 10,600, I can see that the call short has covered. So when you short call, your expectation of stable to bearish sort of market, but when you cover your short, you are expecting a volatility and mostly on a bullish side. So call data is suggesting a bullish move to come. Now if you analyze and observe the put data, what you can see is a fresh put writing has seen at a various levels, almost on all the strike prices, but the change in open interest has not been that much significant. Now 10,400 has seen the maximum change in open interest, so we can consider that the market has a good sort of support at 10,400 level. On a change in open interest in terms of percentage, I can see that the 10,650 has seen good sort of change in open interest in terms of stable to bullish move. So market participants are expecting Nifty to trade above 10,650 in a days to come. So all in all, option chart data are suggesting a bullish move. Now we'll come back and see how the moving average and candlesticks are behaving. So as I said in the beginning of my video, we have been observing a bearish crossover and now it is going to resolve. The reason I feel is that because the stiff resistance for the market has been 10,500 level, and finally the Nifty has been able to close above that particular level. So psychologically there is some sort of bull move. Now again you can see that the market did try and test its 13 days exponential moving average today and got a good sort of support at lower level. So it is also suggesting that there is a buying that has been happening at a lower level whenever the market trades on the lower side. Further, the market has closed above 8 days exponential moving average and 8 days simple moving average, and the opening has also been above 8 days exponential moving average. So this kind of move did suggest there is a good sort of support at a lower level and market participants are expecting an up move. Now if you see the resistance for the market and the stiff one will be at a higher level, which will be around 10,530. So if you see the market opening, if you see a gap up move in the market and above 10,530, you can definitely hold your long position with a stop loss of 10,530. And if you see some sort of muted opening and the market trades near 10,530, and if you see some sort of resistance, make sure you cover your position. If you have two lots, you can cover one lot and wait to trade with another lot. So basically what I'm trying to suggest is 10,530 will be a good resistance if the indices trade below that level, and it will act as a good support if the market trades above that level. On a lower side, as you can see, the 8 days exponential moving average has been good support for the market, and now the 8 days simple moving average will be a good sort of support. So if you see the level for that particular average, it would be 10,470 around. So that was the analysis for the candlestick and moving average. And if you see the CCI has been taking support at a lower level, and now you can see a curve towards upside. So it is also suggesting that the market has some sort of support near its exponential average, and now it is trading. Now it is trying to trade on a higher side. Further, if you see the smaller time frame MACD 583, you can see that it has taken support near zero level. And if you see any sort of bullish crossover near the zero line breaking its exponential average, you can definitely see a good gain in the days to come. Further, the bigger time frame on 1321.8, you can see that the bearish crossover is now somewhat getting rejected, and it is turning into a bullish crossover. So we'll wait for that move to happen. But I feel uh, what I feel is market participants should have gone long, as I have been saying in my various videos, because the indices has closed above this crucial level, which is 10,500, which has been acting as a crucial resistance for the market for the time being. Now if you see the RSI has also taken support near its exponential average and trying to trade on a higher side. So everything looks bullish, and I feel that the market should see some sort of gain in the days to come. Now that was the analysis for the Nifty. I have also suggested you the various levels. 10,530, if the index is trade below that level, it will act as a good support, sort of resistance, and if index is trade above that level, it will be a good support. Plus also watch out for the moving average crossover. If you see a bullish crossover, you can definitely expect a market to trade on a higher side. Even though the index is trades below 10,530, you see a bullish crossover, you can expect a market to trade till 10,530 at least. So that was my analysis for the Nifty. Now let us quickly see what is the Bank Nifty is suggesting, and after the analysis of Bank Nifty, I'm going to reveal what has been the results of our previous stock picking, which we picked up for the opening move, and we are also going to see which stock we have picked up for the tomorrow's move. So let us check the Bank Nifty first. So Bank Nifty has seen a gain today, a good sort of opening, and if you see the option chart data, 25,000 to 26,000 is again a broad option activity range for the Bank Nifty. On a call side, you can see a solid bullish position. Now I'm talking about the rollover data for the next series, a good sort of bullish position, especially around level of 25,100 to 25,200. I am talking about the change in open interest in terms of percentage, and change in open interest in absolute value. Absolute change in open interest has been around 25,500. So market participants are expecting the indices to trade about 25,500 and a higher. So that was the expectation from the call data. If you see the put data, you can also see a good sort of support for the bullish position. On a put side, you can see a good sort of put writing, especially near 25,600 and 25,700. So which did suggest that the market participants are expecting the indices to trade about 25,600 and higher. So there has been a good sort of put writing on a lower level, and I feel that the market should trade on higher side. Now if you need to know what are the levels that you need to watch out for, first we need to see how much strong is this bullish move. To analyze that, what we need to do is we need to observe the various technical indicators and how they are behaving. So we'll start with the MACD. If you see MACD, it has suggested a bullish crossover. If the bullish crossover matures and comes above the zero line, it will be a good sort of confirmation for the bullish move, and you can definitely see a good gain. But on a high side, you will see that the 55 days MACD, exponential MACD, will act as a resistance for the market, and break above that level will definitely take market at a much higher level. Now on a bigger time frame, you can see that the a bigger time frame MACD is also trying to suggest a bullish crossover because of today's move, and now it if it generates a bullish crossover in a positive zone, it will be a quite good one. Now RSI is now trying to break above its exponential average line, so break above this line will also help the bullish sentiment to get even stronger. If you see the CCI has been trading below its exponential averages, trying to take support near the zero line and trying to break up. So everything is just waiting to get broken, and this sort of move did suggest that there will be a good sort of opening if this kind of crossover matures. Option chart data did suggest that the market participants are expecting a good week. So let us see what levels we can expect if this kind of move we can see. So the first level for the bank nifty, or the first hurdle I would say for the bank nifty, would be 25,600. If 25,600 gets mounted, you can definitely expect the indices to trade around 25,700. So that is the most likely target we are expecting, and on the maximum side I can expect the indices to trade near 25,770 or 780 kind of level. On a lower side, there will be a good sort of support. 25,290 will act as a good sort of resistance. Apart from that, if you see a bullish crossover formation, you can definitely expect a low level of average will also act as a strong support for the market. So all in all, everything looks good and market should open green in tomorrow. So that was my analysis for the bank nifty as well. Now let us see which stock we did pick up tomorrow. So if you guys remember, we did shorted uh, what stock did we shorted. No, so let us see. Okay, so this is my broadcast. So if you see, yesterday we did shorted Bajaj Auto. So let us see. So Bajaj Auto, so we were expecting okay, so Bajaj Auto is the stock. Now let us quickly see how the market has behaved in today's move. So if you guys can see, the market did open on a slightly higher side and also went below this particular level. So if you can see, we need to cover up our position very quickly. So if you guys can see, the stock did open slightly higher and then went back nicely. So it went back quite nicely and we need to cover our position to make some profit. So let us see eh, how early we covered a position. So as you can see, at 917 and 980 and two times I messaged to my subscribers that square up the Bajaj Auto call. So we did make a good sort of profit on this Bajaj Auto call. However, it was likely to open gap down, but it did open slightly gap up, and immediately the bearish sentiment did roll over the stock, and you can see that this sort of lower level did came to the stock. So market, if you have observed the particular stock, you can see that market opened slightly higher and immediately went back. So we were having a time to cover this particular stock, and on a later time when the nifty started to get momentum, then only the stock did went on a high side. So that was a good call for us as well. Now let us see what we have taken for the tomorrow's move. So uh, as you can see, we have taken REC January future. So let us see what's the rationale for taking REC. So rural electrification should come. Here it is. So now let me tell you the reason I picked up this stock and we have gone long onto this stock. So let me show you why I feel that the stock should go up. And so as you can see, the stock has been trading quite below its 89 days exponential moving average. It did try to break on high side, came up, went down, and drastically went down, and now got some sort of support, traded higher with a gap up move. So did took a support, and fine, now it is breaking. Now it has broken above its 89 days exponential moving average. So if you see on the past, whenever the stock has came near to 8 days to its 89 days exponential moving average. Next day it has seen some sort of good gain. So if you backtest it, you will be able to observe that the stock has been getting a good response near its 89 days exponential average. Further, there is a bullish crossover uh, in a smaller MACD. There is a break of exponential average in a bigger MACD, plus the MACD has also came into positive zone. RSI has been a good support for the move, and the stock is trading in a plus 100 CCI. So all things did suggest that this particular stock should open up gap up, and I am also expecting that the gain will continue. So that was the only reason for picking up this particular stock. So that's it for the today's video, guys. I hope you have liked my video. So if you want to make me more of such video, please help me to subscribe my channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get updates whenever I post any new videos. In case if you have any query, you can always mention it in the comment section of the video. If you want to learn the system we use to trade, you can definitely go check out the description of this video, where you can get the detailed playlist of how you use to take a momentum call using a various indicators, option chart data, and the technical indicators. So that's it for today's video. If you have any doubt in query or question, you can always mention it in the comment section of the video. Thank you, guys.